Hello, everyone. Welcome. Guys, we'll get started shortly here. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started shortly. This is our advanced class. We'll get started shortly, guys. We'll get started shortly. So advanced class. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We'll get started shortly, guys. So advanced class. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Guys, we'll get started shortly. Hey, Carlos. Welcome. Hello. We'll get started shortly. We'll get started shortly, guys. Hey, Tylak. Welcome.
Good. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Welcome. Hello. Hey, Kawisi. Welcome. Guys, we'll get started shortly. So advanced class. We'll get started shortly. All right. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. I'm going to share my trading screen. So you guys should see Monster Market Tracker. All right. Good news this week. Equity markets finally looks better, right? We've been looking at the buy signals on the Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, and Russell. Now we've moved these to the 240-minute time frame, all right, to get a quick move on the markets, and looks like it's paying off. All right, looks like it's paying off. We do not have any buy signals yet on the daily time frames. Okay, so on the daily time frames, we do not have any buy signal yet on the indexes, but on the, I'll show you guys here as an example. As an example right here on the Dow, look at the Dow here. All right, really good price action. Hey, Stella, welcome. All right, so anyone in stocks or anyone in equities right now? Anyone trading any of the stocks out there? No one.
I did buy some of those biotech, healthcare biotech stocks.
Okay, how long have you been in those, Stella? Because we're gonna take a look at those.
Yeah, about, I would say maybe a week and a half.
A week and a half. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will take a look at biotech. We might have a better opportunity than biotech. All right. So good price action on the indexes. All right. So let me open these up a bit. Yeah, so here is the Dow, right? And again, these are on the 240, but that's fine. We're in early. We do need buy signals on the daily time frames for really good confirmation. Here is the S&P right here. All right, here's the S&P. NASDAQ, here's the NASDAQ right here. All right, nice price action. Getting in that markup phase on the 240. And then here's the Russell, same thing here. So we're hoping things hold. Price action is looking really well. I mean, it's looking really good. Here is the VIX. The VIX is coming down nicely. All right, so that's really good for stocks. We'll watch this level here going into next week. If we can get below 20, that's very bullish for stocks. Okay, so and we're not far. 20 on the VIX is about right here, so we're not too far from that. Here we are today, closed at 21. All right, so nice price action. VIX is coming down, so that's really good. All right, let's see here. All right, here, a lot of the sectors here, a lot of the sectors are up, right? They're moving up nicely. They're all up. I want to take a look at, I know we had looked at healthcare and biotech. Right now, this is perhaps the best opportunity right now. And as you guys know, things change, right? So stocks are moving right now. Forex is still in a bit of a consolidation. We'll take a look at that also. Let's see here, biotech. So we're gonna take a look at the XBI for biotech. And then healthcare Where's healthcare? Right here. The XLV. Healthcare. And then technology. All right, technology. All right. Hey, Gerald, welcome.
Hey, all right.
Hello, hello. All right. So so Stella, let's do that. Let's take a look at let's see here. All right. So I want us to take a look at, because we've been talking about healthcare, biotech, and I am surprised. Let's see here. XBI. Okay. And then healthcare. A lot of the biotech. Stella, how are your biotech? Which biotech stocks are you in? Because I know a few of them. I was talking to another trader.
They are not doing well.
Yeah, yeah.
So KRON.
KROM.
N for North. KRON.
KRON as in Nancy. M. Okay. M.
N for Nancy. Yeah.
Oh, N. Okay.
Yeah.
KRON. Okay. So you need to close that. Did you close it?
Not yet. Yeah.
Okay. You want to get out of that one.
Okay. And then SRRK.
Hold on. Let me write these down here. Okay. RON. And the other one?
SRRK.
SRIK.
2 R's. RRK.
Okay. SRRK.
Yeah.
Okay. So make sure you close this one on Monday. Okay. First thing.
Okay.
Close that one. You got a red candle there.
Yeah.
Okay. SRRK. All right.
PGEN.
What's that?
PGEN. N for North.
N. Okay. I would close this one too here.
Okay.
And I'll show you. It's a white candle here,
Yeah.
but I'll tell you what we'll go over what we're looking at. Okay.
Okay.
And then PGE.
PGEN. Yeah.
PGEN. All right. Okay. Same thing here.
Mhm.
All right. Same thing here. All right. Yeah, go ahead and close those.
Okay.
We've seen this week we've seen several of the biotech stocks, they're failing. Okay. I was working with another trader, and which one was it? Was it Blue? Yeah, Blue closed. This is another biotech that closed. I think CBay. CBay is holding. But we told her to basically close. So which one was there? Talk. Okay, Talk had closed and then give a buy signal here, and I think VXTX. Yeah, so their biotech is not holding as well as we would like. And the market was up. Market was up today, fairly nice, and they failed. So that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign when the market is up, right? And then these stocks are failing. The sector, so the healthcare sector, let's take a look at this. So I would close those still, and you shouldn't be in a big negative, right, on those. Let's see here. XB. So X, because it's still early. Let's see here. This is the healthcare sector. All right. So this is healthcare. And we were hoping that it would just break out, right? And looking at this further, right? Not a very good, having a tough time. I would say if we can get, so here is support, here is pretty good resistance. We'll see if we can get back above here. We might see better price action, right? In the healthcare stock, but particularly biotech. Now the biotechs, let's see, biotech, XBI. It does look better, right? But it almost closed today with a white candle. All right, it almost closed today with a white candle. But a lot of the stocks are closing. So I would just say, wait on biotech. All right, so wait on biotech. The better trade right now is technology. Did anyone in technology stocks? Any technology stocks you guys are in? So technology that's what's moving right now. And, I don't know what's going on with biotech. But technology is what they're pushing right now. If we look here, and stop me if you guys have any questions. So biotech is at 23, and then we've got technology at 17. So we would think that, they would be pushing biotech, but they're definitely getting into tech. So let's take a look at the XLK for tech. XLK. 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 All right, so we got a buy signal today on technology. Okay, it's been moving higher. All right, it's a high buy signal. All right, so ideally we want it to come in right about in here. So it came up here, that's fine. But we've seen a lot of technology stocks, right? A lot of technology stocks moving higher. All right, so and we know the NASDAQ had pulled back quite a bit, right? Had went down quite a bit. There are a few technology stocks. This one here is one you guys want to put on your radar. GENI. All right, really good markdown phase. All right, really cheap, right, at 259. All right. Here is one here. What's that? EOSE, want to have. This actually has a buy signal here. A buy signal came in at 225. It closed today at 313. So this is a good option here. All right. So VLD is another good one right here. All right. Buy signal came in at 283. It's at 312 right now. All right. So, and we could see big moves in technology, right? A little disappointing in biotech, but you never know. I mean, they could pick up again. If they pick up again, then we'll get back in. Let's see here. This one here, keep an eye on this one. SKLZ. Really nice markdown phase, very smooth, guys. Nice consolidation, right? Holding, starting to get a little bit of buy-in. Right. There's another one here, GRAB. So start building a watch list. That buy signal came in today, so it's early, right? That buy signal came in today. There's another one here. GWH. All right. I don't like this as much. Why do you guys think I don't like this one as much? We've got a buy signal here. Why do you guys think I don't like this one as much? Anyone? Why don't I like this one as much? With a buy signal right here. It's technology, buy signal right here.
Isn't it still, it's still consolidating a little bit still. And the trend, that trend is not real solid.
Where? Trend where?
Well, it's coming down from all the way up to the top of your screen. So it's coming down. So that's a nice trend down. Then it goes up a little bit and then it comes back down. So it's not really reaching the last ceiling.
Okay. Okay. All right. So yes. So this area here, right? So we've got consolidation here before, right? So this consolidation here is a concern, right? All right. So we would know, okay, so here we know we have some resistance here and then even here. Okay. So we have, not that we can't break through here, but just know that this is a concern. This area, whole area here was a concern before, and this is where price failed, right? This buy signal here failed before. All right, so compared to the others like grab, let me go back to grab. All right, let's do this here. So start looking at what's ahead with stocks and even with Forex too. So you see here, grab very different, right? Right, this is very smooth, right? We don't have a lot of, you know, consolidation. Let's move it back a bit. So we don't get real consolidation and real selling right here until right here. So we have lots of upside, all right? Lots of upside here compared to compared to right here. Okay, so we've got barriers here. Not that we can't, you know, get through here. So here and then over here and then up here. So this is where price failed before, failed here, buyers failed. All right, so this is an area here, right, above, right? All right, over here and then over here. Okay, not that we can't make it get through here, but it just makes it a lot tougher, a lot more difficult. All right. So keep an eye on technology. Those of you who trade Stock Boss, keep an eye on technology. If you're going to trade biotech, just be careful. We need that biotech. We'll need it to do this. And you guys can always jump back in. There are other stocks that will develop if it moves higher. Okay. So if it can get past, I would say, let's see, 85, 84.50. So above here, and it's holding nicely, but the stocks are failing, right? So the biotech ETF, right, is still holding, but a lot of the stocks failed. Okay, and that's not good. And they failed with sell signals too, sell signals and red candles. All right, so that's not good. All right. Forex. Anyone in the pound pairs? Anyone in the pound pairs?
Yeah, David, I'm in pound Swiss.
In pound Swiss, Thailand. Okay. All right.
Not looking too good right now.
They've been challenging. Did you get out or are you still in?
Well, here's what happened. I got margined out, but then it dropped further. And since we were still under the buy signal, I got back in.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I would be careful because it's got red candles here, right? Challenging week, right? Challenging week for Forex, right? We were, and we've been saying it's been consolidating. I was hoping that we would get a move, and it's not over yet. We'll take a look at what the pound pairs are doing.
David, on that one, the thing is when you go to the pound Swiss and you go to the daily time frame, it looks like a really strong downward trend.
On the daily.
That's what's got me concerned.
Yeah, I wouldn't look at the daily. Let's do this. I know we looked at, let's see. Yeah. Hold on. I would be out of that though, Tylak, because of those red candles. But
Okay.
if you didn't get out, markets was closed. I would watch it really closely on Sunday.
Okay.
All right. And you might have to manage. You might the good thing is you might get a bounce, right? You might, because it's got pretty good support.
Yeah, I mean, I got it. I got in before the red candles.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know. Yeah, it's been on my mind all day.
Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at it on it's not clear on the daily. Let's see if we get things that show better on the pound. That it here? Oh, that's it here. That's it. Pound Swiss. Okay, so on the weekly Tylak, if we can get the pound pairs to move, we might have an opportunity, but they're not moving through that markup phase. They all gave buy signals, but they're just holding. So here, support, we'll call that support, right? Here. Okay, and oversold currently. So what we're hoping is that if we can get just a move like this, right? And a lot of the pound pairs are doing the same thing on the weekly time frame. Okay, pound dollars doing the same thing, pound CAD. But they're not moving up as quickly as we would like, let's see here. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go back here, Tylak. So yeah, keep an eye on it. You might get a bounce, right? You might get a bounce, and it is still holding the trade, but I usually don't like it when we get a red candle, right? So keep a close eye on
Yeah,
it.
we've got 3 of them there, but yeah, I guess this is hopium, but the redeeming factors, like you said, that support, hopefully that support will hold there. And
Yeah, well, it's not gonna go very far because it's consolidating. So it might bounce around a bit. Okay. And then hopefully you got some buying come in, test this resistance. Okay, but yeah, it shouldn't go, you know, who knows, right? But it is holding support there nicely. Um Aussie. The better ones are, let's see, pound dollar. Pound dollar is holding better, right? Here was the buy signal here. I think we called it on this big candle right here. Okay. But still very slow. They're moving slow. So pound dollar, which one was the other?
David,
Uh-huh. Yes, Carl.
so I'm in the pound CAD. Can we take a look at that? Because I don't think it's doing much better.
Pound CAD.
I mean, I've been like up and down and up and down.
I know. But you held it through here, through this pullback, right? You
I
held it through here.
did.
Yeah. And you kept your margin open, right? You opened up your margin, right? To allow
Yeah,
for that, right?
my position is small because I remember you saying to be careful.
Mhm.
So I didn't do a large position.
Yeah. But still you're in the trade. So right now, guys, there isn't a lot of opportunities. You know, we're hoping that something develop in the pound pairs. There was a move in the yen pairs. But even with that move, if you guys look here, we've got only yeah, Forex, it's not exciting right now. If you guys look here, we've got 57 pairs, and out of the 57 pairs, we've got 30, right? 30 that are above 20. And if you look further, only, you know, third 20s, like right here, 20, 21, they're still, they're not really trending. They're trying to break out, right? We might have a buy signal, or they might be in a high consolidation. It's really when we get in about 30 and higher, we're starting to trend. So really up in this area in here. And that's all the pairs. So there isn't a lot of, you know, a lot of movement. The movement that we have seen, and you know, is in the yen pairs, some short opportunities, but even with that, that's a bit risky. So, you know, just be careful, be careful out there. The pound pairs, like I said, if you guys look here, everything is very mixed, right? The yen pairs, you know, they've made a move down, but even with these, even with the yen pairs, they're still, if you guys look here, see here. So even with the yen pairs that are moving lower, they're basically moving lower from, let's see, short. All right. So they're really not trending. They are trading within a range. You guys see that here? You guys see that? A range here. Okay, so we're kind of caught in a range. See here. We're not trending, right? We're not trending. So we could see buying come in here on the yen pairs. Very tricky right now. Very, very tricky for Forex. We got as high as right here. Early in the week, we got as high as right here. So we had about 20 right here. Only these pairs here were above, right? Were above 20. So we got a few more, but very, very tricky. So trade lightly, be careful. I want to see pound yen. See pound yen, same thing here. Look at this. All right, look at this. So nothing here. Swiss yen, same thing here. Support here, resistance. So we just gotta let Forex. We'll see. Hopefully, I'm hoping that we can see something develop with the pound pairs, but just trade lightly. See here. All right. All right. Nothing with the dollar pairs. Let's see. Dollar right here. The dollar is moving down. All right. So have a sell short signal here. It did break this support right here, moving down. I haven't looked at this, but I'll see over the weekend if we might have an opportunity to short the dollar pairs. And that's a bit tricky, right? That's a bit tricky, but because that's going against the overall trend. And we don't want to force anything, but I want to see, because what could happen if the market, okay, so if the market starts to break out like it's doing now, all right, if the equity markets really break out, we start getting buy signals on the daily time frame, right? The VIX comes down below 20 in the teens, right? Technology starts to move higher. Some of these sectors starts to move higher. We could see a move in the dollar down. Okay, so we could see a real move in the dollar down. All right, that could be an opportunity, okay, to short the dollar. So so we do have a sell short signal here, right? It's moving lower right here, red candles here. We'll see. We'll see if the dollar, the yen pairs, guys, the yen pairs, right? The yen pairs tend to follow the equity markets. But let's see here if there's anything setting up. So that might be an opportunity for us, okay? So here is dollar ZAR, all right? Sell short signal here, nice pullback, all right? So we'll take a look at this. Let's see here. Look at this here. Look at this one here. Put this one on your radar, guys. Now things are still consolidating a bit, right? Things are still consolidating a bit, but this could be an opportunity if the equity markets continue to move higher. All right, so USD SEK short. All right, USD. Don't trade it yet, just watch it. Okay, it's got a perfect short signal. So here is support right here, and it's got a sell short signal right here. All right.
So David,
Mm-hmm.
when you have those signals, whether it's a sell signal or a buy signal, and you don't get in on that first candle that it comes in on, you get in a little, a couple candles later. Are you just kind of chasing the trade after that?
it depends on how far, right? So let's say, for instance, in this case, you wouldn't be chasing because your sell. So here is your arrow pointing to this candle, but this here, I know it's hard to see. Hold on. Okay. So when we think of chasing, think of if it's in the reaccumulation phase, you're chasing. Okay, just think of it like that. If it's in the if it's breaking a second resistance, all right. If you're going long and it's in that reaccumulation, then you're chasing. This isn't chasing because here is your buy signal right here on this candle right here. So this arrow is pointing to this candle, but this little triangle right here, that little triangle right here is the area on the candle we would have bought right here. Okay. And then the price, closed right here. So you're right. You're actually right above the buy signal in this case. Okay, the sell short signal. So you're fine. Chasing would mean that here was the candle here. Here was our triangle right here. Okay, to enter the trade, see the dotted lines right here, right here. All right, and then you got in, let's say you got in here somewhere. Okay, or you got in here somewhere. You've gotten in far away from that initial buy signal. Here we are right there. Right, we're right there. Okay. That helps, Collis?
Yeah, it does. So because using the same example, you said don't short it just yet, just wait. So what if you come back and you waited too long?
Well,
At what point?
yeah, because not yet, meaning that we haven't called this yet as a rotation, right? All right, so I'll take a look at it, okay, over the weekend and see. We really want to be careful because anything can, this is not a very good environment. We really should not be trading, okay, because the pairs are consolidating. What I liked about the pound pairs is that they all give buy signals, right? They all give buy signals, and they had pretty good support on the weekly. Here, we are going on the dollar, the reason why we can't really call it yet is because we are going against the overall trend, and things are still, iffy, right? Right. I mean, but these are different, decent trades, right? But they're not all going in the same direction, right? If you look here, some are consolidating still. It's just look here, it's just risky right now. All right, some are up, some are down, I mean, if you were lucky to get the right one, yeah, but it's just choppy. Things are choppy right now. And look at this, right? So you've got the dollar pairs. You've got selling in a lot of the dollar pairs, and then you've got selling in the yen pairs too. Okay. That's usually not the case. We could see where where buying could come in here in the yen pairs, or it could break down. But it's not. Just, I would say wait, just wait. Just wait. If you find something, it might not be a rotation. You might find an individual, right? An individual pair to trade, right? But even with that, you have to be careful. The only decent rotation that we have is down here. And that's not even strong with the pound pairs. That makes sense, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys see, there's nothing, it's not clear. And if we trade anything, we're gonna force things. Yeah, the only decent opportunity is the pound pairs. Yeah. On the 30-minute, you might find something. So if you guys want to trade, let's do this. If you want to trade on the 30-minute, you could, right? Be careful. All right. Let's see here. I hate when we have to really, when you searching for opportunities for trades, that's a clue that we shouldn't be trading. Because we're trying to force something, right? EUR, JPY, EUR, JPY, rather than having the market come to us, EUR, JPY. Okay, nothing there. You guys see that? You guys see what I see?
So even on the 30, oh, which one were you on?
You want me to go back here?
Yeah, on that 30. So even on that 30, where you this what is it? The second sell signal there.
Right here? This
Yeah,
one
like
here?
if you would have caught that on that first candle right there at the arrow, would that have been something? Because it hasn't shown a buy signal yet, correct?
I mean, you mean a buy to cover to close it?
No, but this is shorting here, right?
Yes,
That's
this
what you're
is,
showing.
yes, it's currently in a short trade, yes, on the
Right. So
30.
if you would have sold, because that's a sell signal, right? When you're shorting. So if you would have
Yes.
showed on that first candle right at the arrow there,
Mm-hmm.
right? Would you
Yes.
still be, I mean, that would not, that's like an example of what you were saying earlier in terms of it not being, that you're not chasing it. You're kind of right there. So you could still be in that because it hasn't shown a buy signal.
It hasn't shown a cover, a buy to cover, like here, a white
Yeah,
arrow to exit
right,
this trade, right? It's still open.
right.
Yeah.
But because of the white candles there, would you have lost some there?
Well, you
When
would,
would,
right now, you would have been probably like break even, but then
mm-hmm.
if buyers come in like this and then you have to close it, then yeah, that would be a losing trade. Compared to this one here, right? Where you went short here and buy to cover here. You had more profit. You had more profit here. This one here, yeah. This one here hasn't closed yet. But if buying comes in, right? If buying comes in, like here, right? So here was, hold on. All right, so here was the sell short signal. So let's say you got in anywhere in here, right? And the price is right here. You break even, or you more likely you would be in a negative position right here. And then if it goes back down, right? But this is very choppy. But here, buyers would come in if it, if it price breaks higher, right? In here, right? You would have a buy signal. It would have to close this position first, all right? And then give a buy signal to go higher. Very tricky though, very, very tricky. All of this is tricky, right? If you look at the 240 here, this isn't trending. It's, look at this, right? And, you can trade it. You can trade it up and down and up and down. You can do that. But we got out here. So on the 240, so that's the euro yen. So let's do this. That's the euro yen. So let's go here. The euro yen. We traded this. Remember, guys, we were long here, right? And we were looking at targets. We were looking at this resistance, right? We were looking at this kind of right in here. And we were looking, this hadn't happened yet. All right. And we had bought here and we were moving up, looking to perhaps test resistance up here and hopefully break through. But guess what? It failed here, right? So we had to get out here, and now sellers came in. So we did our job, right? We got out, it failed, we got out, right? Sellers came in, and we just have to wait, right? We can't turn around and just go short, That's not what we do. That trade is over. So what could happen is this, but we have to wait. What could happen is buyers come back in, right? Buyers come back in, all right? Give us a buy signal, right? And now we try to test it again, all right? Yeah. So it's tricky. It's tricky. Tricky right now for Forex. Not a lot of opportunities. So we don't have a big rotation, right? So we don't have any of the major pairs rotating. They're just kind of caught in a, all right. So just be careful. And it shows it here. It shows it here. We have about half of the pairs are above 20, half below 20. So half are trying to trend and half are in a consolidation. So it's kind of indecision, a lot of indecision right now. Lot of indecision right now. So just be careful. All right. Don't force anything. All right. The minute you think that you've got a trend like this right here, minute you think you've got a trend, and it's gonna bounce back, right? All right. So if you guys trade on if you have to trade on a 30-minute, use this time to kind of fine tune your skills, right? And build your capital for the next run. All right. for the next rotation. All right. This is not a this rotation right here. We call this a rotation. It's you know, it's nothing major here with the pound pairs. Okay. I mean, hopefully we get a decent trade out of it. But you guys know this is not how we normally trade, right? Usually we catch a nice rotation, and right now it's mixed. All right, it's mixed. We'll see how things develop next week. I would like to see this tighten, right? So if we can get more consolidation, right? If we can get, if we can get in the teens, right? So things are consolidating in the teens, like, right? So up in this area here, get a lot of red. That would be really nice. Okay, that would be really great to see a lot of these pairs really consolidate, right? Because what happens then is that we'll get a breakout. We'll get a true breakout, right? The worst that can happen is that it stays in a range bound like this, right? It's good for day traders, right? Day traders love this stuff here, right? They love this, right? But we need the trends. For us, we need a trend, right? We need a trend. We need things to break out of this. So we need the pairs to consolidate really tight, right? So we need more pairs under 20 consolidating tightly. And then wait for a big pop, big breakout, one direction or the other. All right. So any questions on that, guys? Any questions? I was gonna take a look at the dollar pairs over the weekend to find a rotation, but there's nothing there. Here's a dollar Swiss right here. I mean, there's nothing to do here. It's right at support here, right at support, right at support. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. Now, if it breaks this support and really goes lower, right? But there's nothing we can do right here. All right, guys. All right, any questions? Any questions? So we just wait. All right, just wait. If you guys in the pound pairs, like Thai, just wait to see what happens. Hopefully you get some buying coming. All right. On Sunday, the encouraging thing is that the pound pairs are holding, right? A lot of them are holding, right? Not great, but they're still near that markup phase, So hopefully, we get some buying coming in. They haven't broken down totally, and the group as a whole is still, is still decent. Okay. Let's see here, right here. See, they're still decent. Pound dollar. All right, guys. Have a good weekend. Take a break, right? Take a break. Except for stock boss traders, look for opportunities in tech. But Forex, just take a break for now. All right, guys. See you guys on Sunday. Take care.
Thanks, David.
Bye.
Bye-bye, guys.